Hey, how's it going? Hello and good evening, YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back. That music had just absolutely. That had no right to go that hard. I had to listen to the whole thing because, wow. Anyway, hi, hello, and good evening, YouTube. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? That's right, it is time for the weekly Bible quote. Yay for the weekly Bible quote. The Morgan Shepherd weekly Bible quote. And this week's Bible quote is loading. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. If you say so, dailyverses.net. Not sure what that has to do with anything. This is going to take a long time to load. So that was music from the PS1 game Runabout. The second Runabout, in fact. Okay, so there's uh-oh. Alright, never mind on the uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. Do. Which was also in Christ Jesus. We are inside of Christ. That is hot. There was Philippians. Philip you on the... I don't know. There we go. Help, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Can I click on the thing? Okay. Okay, let's put it to the... Wait. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Game. Or streaming service. There. That's what we're gonna go. That's how it's gonna look. We need to start the stream. Okay? We cannot be fiddling around with the Bible quote of the week. It's just gonna be there, and then the little racing with Jesus car is gonna be right there. Let's just move it all the way to the side. I don't know. At this point, we're just wasting time. Hello and good evening, YouTube. Where's the game? Show the game. Stop showing the back end. Where's the game? There's the game. Hey! Hello and good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the Comcast Games channel, and welcome back to the Tony Raines 100% career mode race length career game video thing. Hey, so last time we went out to Daytona and it was horrendous. Nothing good happened. We're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. We're just gonna we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. What we really care about is the fact that Sterling Marlin, I mean, he won at The Rock. On pace, question mark? He kind of did. It wasn't, necessarily on pace. He had to have fuel mileage come into play. But he still won on track. I didn't die. I finished like 30th or something. And speaking of finishing 30th or something, where am I? There's me. We are 39th in points again. So not much has changed there. My average finish is 34 point nothing. It's just 34, which is pretty terrible because I need to be 30th for my sponsor objective. But on the average start, I'm really good. I'm really good on the average start. Casey, after his 2-win season, has yet to finish better than 35th this year. I'm just, but it's fine. We're going to Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. We're going to lose our primary sponsor here pretty soon. And yeah, I'm not even ranked 35th in points. That's pretty sad. Let's put on some parts. So there's that part, and then there's that part, and we even have this part, which gives us a car rating of 62, which is not even that terrible. What are the expectations for today? My expectation is going to be very hot in this apartment, and I'm going to be very not having fun playing this game. That is my expectation. We were probably going to be the slowest car on the track once again, because Las Vegas is shit. Who's on the pole? Jarrett on the pole. Jarrett never gets the pole. That's annoying. So we're gonna put 24 psi, and we're going to make sure there's a full round of wedge out. Do 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 do. That's all I can do. What did Chandler Smith do, other than be amazing? We're gonna qualify. I don't know, man. I'm just playing the video game at this point. We're just gonna play the game. The game shall be. Oh my God! And the car doesn't turn. All right, that's a good start. That's a solid fucking start right there. Wow, we are exactly one corner into this race, and we have already failed to do the most basic of vehicular movement. This is shaping up to be a fantastic event here at Las Vegas. Oh my, oh no, I am not excited for this race. I mean, I already know I'm going to be the slowest car on track, but good lord. Good lord, man. Oh. The car is not a good car. 34th, that's fucking horrible. We need to do better than that. Otherwise, I'm not going to get the fucking sponsor objective for the qualifying, which is supposed to be the easy one to get. Woo doggy, this is a bad time right here is what this is. Oh my goodness gracious. We are having fun. Having fun in the video game. Cars pulling, cars pulling, cars pulling. Keep it off the wall, not like it matters. This is a fucking dog shit lap. Actually, never mind, it improved. We're not doing setups. Max, I'm not doing setups. Ward's starting 10th though, man, he's the real champion. Steve Park starting 18th. Christian Fittipaldi 23rd, you know. We're looking good. It's fine, just MRN, get me out of this situation.
Hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. What kind of things should we look for in this one?
I think we'll see lots of green flag racing in this one. The track is wide and smooth, and there are multiple grooves to work with here. Sometimes the cars can get very spread out on this one.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished sixth in the points last year. Plus, he did a great job filling in for Sterling Marlin at some Cup runs.
What did you say about finishing in points?
The 189 car has had some run-ins recently with Jeff Burton.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, those guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Michael Waltrip's career finally started to take off after joining DEI in 2001.
You always knew he had the ability. Now he finally has the ride to show it. I expect we will see even more of him in the future.
The ability, man. Everyone. No one doubted Michael Waltrip for a second, ever, at any point. No. Shut up. We'll be doing no patriotism today. Only the Bible quote. That's the only patriotism you get. Oh, it's another B2. Another B2. Woo doggy. Woo doggy right there. And let's take a look at the starting lineup. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, will Shepard make Rain start and park again? If I'm in dead last by lap 5, I'm starting and parking again. And I don't care what the chat says. You have no power here. None. Starting and parking is honestly more efficient. Gets us through the series faster. Maybe we'll have speed at some point. In some mythical future where Tony Raines isn't the slowest car on the track every week. And before we even begin this race, let's just get it out of the way. So that's the reason Tony hired him. But funny, laugh. Laugh, chat. I better see some crying emojis. Look at this row. Kenny Wallace and Robbie Orton. What a sight. What a sight. And then Biffle starting 19th. Jack Sprague starting 20th. Yeah, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. What does that mean? What mind? Whose mind? Is it a mind, or is it like minding your business? You are not being clear, Philippians.
Starting the race from row 13 will be the Rubbermaid Sharpie 4 and the Hooters 4.
You're not my real dad. Good. Good, that means I don't have child support payments. Ha! Ha! See, I'm the one that's laughing now. Kevin Grubb with a good start.
Starting the race from row 16 are the 02 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet.
Who's a bigger witch? Teresa Earnhardt or Aaron Crocker? Why would Aaron Crocker be a witch?
And the Motorcraft 4.
Was that something that I missed by not watching the Dale Jr. download? Did I miss some incredibly important plot elements for the chat? Was the expectation that I was going to watch that? Because I've only ever watched the Dale Jr. download one singular time. If you put $10 on Tony Raines to win and he did, you'd be a millionaire. Well, yeah, but you see, Tony Raines is not going to win. That'll never happen. Ever. Casey and unprovisional. Shush. He had 2 wins last year. He's good. SRX is tomorrow night. I forgot about that dude. Oh, I hope Gio has it. Because I don't have cable. And I don't know what the password to my mom's Dish Network is anymore, so I'm kind of stuck. Yes, if Brock Beard needs to do just NASCAR for this series, it's just Tony Raines over and over. He wouldn't have to write anything up half the time. It would just be like, Tony Raines was the slowest car on the track. I bet you can guess where this is going. I don't have cable! I don't have an antenna either! I don't have TV! I don't have it. Chad, I don't have it. I don't have an antenna. We are not teleporting back to 1970 so I can watch SRX on CBS through an antenna on my 32-inch flat screen TV. We're not doing this. I'm just going to find a stream. 267 laps. Let's just start the race. Start the race. I forgot that Dale Jr. hates me. And also Jeff Burton hates me. In fact, Jeff Burton hates me enough to hit me. So that's great. Oh God, Adam Peel with a 10 immediately. Immediately as the race begins. I am not prepared for this turn! Okay. We're good. Hey, I'm actually going to make a pass. What is this? Did I just make a pass? What? That wasn't in the advertisement. Hey, wait a minute. We're not supposed to be making passes. I thought this was Vegas. Did we just suddenly teleport to Chicagoland? Oh, we're going door to door with the defending Daytona 500 winner. There's the $10.
$10.
Vou buy an antenna.
Oh, and the leader's absolutely gone already. No surprises there. Leader's in another stratosphere. Meanwhile, the rest of the field just has to pick up whatever scraps are left over. Oh, the car's not good. It may look like the car is decent right now, but that's mostly because like a lot of slow cars qualified really well for some reason. I don't know what this game's on. This game is on some like serious like shuffle when it comes to qualifying. Like it just runs through like who's fast, puts someone normal on the pole, and then hits shuffle. The completely illogical tendencies of this game, dude. This is kind of stuff that put Mike Skinner into a 19th place starting spot when he would be the slowest car every single week. Oh my God, I'm so fast. How fast was I at the start of the Las Vegas race last year? I think that's an important question that we're going to need to take into consideration right here. I know Newman's going to be fast because he's an A-tier driver, so just go. Just go, Newman. Oh, it's already so hot in this apartment. Oh, we have barely started this race and I'm already feeling the effects of being in a hot room and sitting. Bill! Bill, why? Bill! You give me room and then you do that! Oh, here comes last week's winner. Well, so much for that speed that I had for a millisecond there. Oh, I forgot to take the fucking tire pressure back down to 26. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that explains why I'm so fast right now, but we're gonna fall off on these tires so hard. Oh no, I hope there's a natural caution somehow. Please, game, just someone spin out. Not in front of me, preferably. Spin someone like in last place out. Whew. Okay, well, here we go into the corner. That was pretty good. That was pretty decent. Like, if the car doesn't suck on the long run, because, like, we're at the point where the car might actually have decent tire wear built into it, because, like, we put so much into the chassis that it might not be a death sentence to be on 24 PSI right now. But, like, you know, I'm not exactly holding my breath on that one. We could maybe commit to lower tire pressures in setups as the year goes on here. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Forget the oh no, we actually made the corner. That won't happen in a 10 laps from now. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's been a week. It's been a week. I managed to commit to doing this on the same day. 1 week after the previous stream. Look at me. Look at me and my consistency. Everyone in the chat better be very super proud right now of my consistency. Because this is something that I never expected to do. Oh. Someone already blew up. You're right. Excellent observation, chat. Wonder who it is. It's probably someone behind us, considering the fact I didn't see them blowing up in front of me. Well then, you've been watched most of my Truex career mode in 4 days. Why? That's like one of the worst playthroughs on this channel. That's one of the worst NASCAR game playthroughs on the channel. It's only me getting mad and sucking at the game. It's almost as bad as the Jeff Green season, but the Jeff Green season was just 1 year. 1 year, and I was playing on, like, with assists for half the season. It's like, bro. But it's only 1 year of suffering. I was terrible at this game back then. Oh, Mayfield in the wall. Oh, Aaron Crocker got on the stand and, like, yelled at his crew chief or something. I don't know. I'm gonna commit to the bit, though. Don't worry. Committing to the bit. Yay, thank you for being proud of me. Viewers like to see people suck at games. Then maybe I should play some, like, Dark Souls or something. What is the worst racing game for me? What is the worst that I've ever played a racing game? I hated Split Second. I know Toxic is not watching this right now, but he might pop in at some point. Don't tell him that I said that, but I hate the game Split Second. I don't like it at all. NASCAR 09. NASCAR 08 on PS3 was miserable, but everyone hates that. I'm good at Ford racing. Shush. Okay, ATV Off-Road Fury 2. That's a good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Driven got a video game? What? No, I'm good at okay, I'm decent at okay, I won that race. If I won that race, that means I'm good at LA Rush. No, I'm not talking about games that piss me off. I'm talking about games I was bad at. No. Just because I get mad at this game doesn't mean I'm bad at it. Chat, you are breaking my heart right now. Days of Thunder on PS3. I'm still looking for a cheap copy of that game, by the way. I was thinking of doing like the, so like I've been watching a lot of like film critic videos for a while. Just reminding me a while like AVGN all those years back when people made like big theatrical productions about bad games. People were doing it with movies. I was thinking that what I should do is, since this is a racing game channel, primarily NASCAR centric, I was thinking of reviewing all these NASCAR related films, such as Days of Thunder, Talladega Nights, Herbie Fully Loaded, you know, whatever that heist movie with involving NASCAR from like 5 years ago was supposed to be about. You know, that one. I was thinking we would do that, you know? I thought it would be fun to be a film reviewer. How am I 17th at Las Vegas, by the way? I've just realized this. I was the slowest car at this track every other attempt thus far, and now I'm just hanging out in 17th. Stroker Ace, yeah, that one Elvis race car movie. Cars, that's a good one. Someone, I think the Unlucky Tug made a great video on the Cars franchise that I really couldn't touch. He basically said everything that I would have said about all those movies, except I still think that Cars 2 is still a valid film, because at least it tried something different. It wasn't just the same story again. At least they tried to make something slightly original, you know? Review Valhalla Rising. That's a good racing movie. It doesn't sound like a racing movie though, but I will give it a consideration. Everyone says that the Days of Thunder PS3 game is terrible, but like, Days of Thunder was released in like 1989. And like this game on PS3 was probably released in 2009. Like they could have struck while the wick was hot, you know. Back in the 80s, made an NES game on Days of Thunder. There we go. But no, they decided to wait until the PS3 to do that. It's like, excuse me. It's fun because of how bad it is. Yeah. You want me to review Driven? See, like, if I did a series like that, I could review Driven. I watched Driven with my grandpa when I was like 6, and the only thing that I remember from it was the part where they get in the cars and drive down the fucking interstate in the middle of the night. That's the only part of the entire movie that I remembered until I like watched some clips a few years ago. That was the only part of the whole thing that I remember. I watched some great movies with my grandpa, dude. Yeah, he had good taste. We watched The Chase with Charlie Sheen and Speed. Those were some good movies right there. How Long Till the Tires Fall Off. I'd give it 5 or 6 laps. This is never gonna last. Perhaps I should have considered doing this for the first run at Rockingham, but you know. See, like they're gray right now. That gray is deceiving though. They are falling off. They are falling off a cliff, like Boston. They fell off. Review them all CinemaSins style. I would much rather do the Nostalgia Critic theatrical like jokes and stuff. I did a CinemaSins style video once a long time ago, back in like 2014, on the Sonic Fantard channel for the Need for Speed movie, which I could review as a part of the Racing Games fucking stuff series thing that we are just coming up with on the fly here today. You know? Yeah, major improvement, I would say. Thank you, JC, acting as an avatar through Kayla's account. Thank you, JC. I appreciate the recognition. It's about time, dude. It's about time. I should react to my first video. My first video isn't really that special. It's just me talking way too much. Although there's like 1 or 2 jokes that actually hit. Like some of my early content is actually decent. Like I had all the makings of success. I just didn't follow through. And I also lived with my parents. So I couldn't record games ever. Uh-oh. But if I wanted to, I actually have a few videos that I made before starting my channel, and I'm not even talking about the iToy ones. I'm talking about, like, I made some, like, webcam videos on my grandma's laptop in, like, December of 2012, which, you know, was just basically literally days before I got that computer, so, you know, a month before I started the YouTube channel, so it's not that special, and they were all filmed at like 1 a.m., so I have to be quiet in them, so they're not very good, is what I'm trying to say. Is that they're not really that anything special. The Xfinity Michigan live range reaction is 5 years old today? Bruh. Stop. I'm so old. What would I do if I woke up tomorrow with 100 million subscribers? I'd probably still only get like 100 views on my fucking videos. Have you noticed that I have 35,500 subscribers and yet I still get basically no views? Basically no views. Have you noticed this? I have. I noticed! No, it's all good. I appreciate all the views that I do get. Especially the people in this chat right now. And no, I'm not brown nosing. Yeah, Bollywood films have, like, worse censorship. Like, they go hard. They go hard. Bollywood music is the best, though. Like, seriously. I wish I knew how to play, like, Eastern Asian music. Inside Line will be 10 years old later on here. Yeah. Do I regret any of my past opinions related to NASCAR? Such as? I don't know. Not really. I really don't regret anything at this point. YouTube related, I really don't. I would have liked to have, like, you know, like, be more involved in, like, the actual, like, NASCAR community aspect of 2018. But, like, it's just, like, everyone was trying to be advertiser friendly, and I'm just over here with my, like, channels nearly getting taken down because of Sonic porn games. It's like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna be family friendly, sorry. Thoughts on simping for Shauna Robinson? Shauna Robinson actually had potential. She's a lot like Hailie Deegan. Hailie Deegan had a lot of potential in K&N, but then she made the jump to ARCA and really didn't do anything. What she really needed was another year in ARCA, but she couldn't really utilize ARCA itself because ARCA is just a shell of its former self. So, like, everything that she did in ARCA really doesn't matter, because, like, there was no talent. The only competition she had was basically Ty Gibbs, Sam Mayer, and Michael Self. And but, like, the one thing that Hailie Deegan has going for her right now is that she's always been better than Drew Dolly. Always, from the drop. She has always been better than Drew Dolly. Yes, Shauna Robinson was relevant. She would have won a race in ARCA at Atlanta if a late race caution did not come out with 2 to go. Shauna Robinson had an ARCA race won at Atlanta on pace. It wasn't strategy, it was pace. Strategy is what lost her the race. Because she stayed out, or like took 2 tires, meanwhile everyone else took 4. It was very tragic. I watched it back. You think Natalie Decker will ever be relevant ever again? I mean, I remain the best e-girl. Like, she lost to me. Out of all people in the world, I beat Natalie Decker, alright? Most people in racing can say that. But not a lot of people outside of racing can say that. I beat Natalie Decker in the e-girl streaming wars of 2021. I won. I'm the superior e-girl. Natalie Decker will always be relevant as long as she has money, so... Well, and, you know, like, a body. She'll just sell her nudes to one of the teams and be like, hey... I don't know what Natalie sounds like, but she'd be like, hey there, I don't know, someone in NASCAR, Jack Roush, hey, do you like naked females? And Jack's gonna be like, oh, no, I don't. I'm loyal to my hat and nothing else. And she's gonna be like, oh, but then she's gonna go over to Keselowski and be like, so you look like you're in need of a good time. And Brad's gonna be like, I'm Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch is an ass. And Natalie's gonna be like, I have an ass too. And Brad's gonna be like, oh, woo! And like his tie is gonna spin around, and like there's gonna be steam coming out of his ears, and he's gonna do the wolf whistle. And then basically that's how Natalie Decker gets the 6. Brad, no. Brad succumbed to the thought. Very sad. Can you blame him? I've never seen Brad Keselowski's wife, so I guess I really can't judge as to whether or not that story is realistic. What if I dated Natalie Decker? Oh God. That'd be awkward. But you know what? That would probably honestly be the... Oh God! Well, I ran that entire 34 laps without getting damaged. That was a pretty solid start to this race. I don't know, man. Fan fiction writer. That's not even fiction. It's fan fact. Fan fact, more like. A Natalie Decker OnlyFans would make bank. Have you seen like the Haley Deegan feet group on Facebook? Just be like, damn. What if I dated Casey Mears? That would be fucking interesting. Considering he's old enough to be my dad, that'd be an interesting dynamic right there. Jamie McMurray, why don't you like me? Apart from, you know, like every reason to not like me. Yes, Tails is the only one who deserves my love. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is why I don't try. Should never have to try so hard. So you see, I need to finish like really well in this race in order to get my sponsor objective. I need to finish like 23rd or better. And we're really starting to fall off. But like there's a gigantic gap behind this group of cars behind me, so I'm not feeling too bad. I will never break up with Tails. Who do I choose? Tails, of course. Casey is married and has children. I do not need that. I do not need child support payments. I have student loans that have been in forbearance for the last 2 years, and I hope stay there for the rest of my life. They just changed my fucking student loan provider. Just be like, okay, thanks. And now I can see the actual breakdown of interest. And I'm like, oh, I've paid $1,000 in interest for one loan. Damn. No wonder people can never get out of fucking student loan debt. God, okay, the car's done turning. We had a good run. Car turned really well for a long time, but those days are over. We have reached the end of that life cycle, and it looks like Hermie Sadler is the slowest car on the track this week. Coolio. Not Casey. Very nice. You got a Fruit Loops plush. Hell yeah. That's some good shit right there. Oh dear. That was a 10, really? That was a 10. Shauna did not win an ARCA. I just said that she almost won an ARCA. Dang. Lap 39 into 40. Number 02 looking to pass, he says, as I put him a lap down. Best cereal from my childhood, Cookie Crisp, no question. Cookie Crisp is the only real cereal. Would I choose Robbie or Jeff? I pick Tina. Oh God, looking in the chat in the tri-oval again, you'd think I'd learn by now. Oh, would you look at that? Guess who the leader is? Oh my goodness gracious. The shocking, breaking news. Tony Stewart, still unstoppable. The good news, it only took me 40 laps to get lapped. Well, so much for that. Cecil, yeah, there's the real answer. What is the best microwavable meal? Does like the... So fucking Lunchables used to have the cheeseburgers. Oh, those were the best. I miss the Lunchables cheeseburgers so much. Those were the best. Na, 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 na. Anthony Wayne Stewart alert, yeah. Well, a caution coming out right now would suck, so hopefully it doesn't, right? Alright guys, am I right? We managed to go like, this is gonna be like a 60 lap run on fuel, dude. Tony Stewart literally beat death in this game. What makes you think he's beatable at all? That's true. Every man has his limits. We have yet to find Tony's, but they're out there somewhere. They gotta exist. Am I playing on hard mode? No, I'm just playing on 100% race length just for the fun of it. This is actually rookie difficulty. I'm just really bad at the game. Oh, come on, car, dude. It was driving so well for this whole run. Rename my driver to Kevin Ward because I get run over by smoke every week. Oof! Oof. What is happening? Dale Jr. is blowing up alongside me, Dale! And he's still faster than I am! What is this? So Dale drives up behind me, blowing up, and then he just about takes me out trying to lap me because he's trying to get to the inside of the track because he's blowing up. And he was still faster than me in the corner. Dale, what did they build your car out of? Well, at least Christian Fittipaldi still likes me, even though the car doesn't turn. Yeah, that was gonna be Dale's last moment right there. Was him? He's probably a 60 rival, all things considered. It's probably the reason. Harvick doesn't even hate me. What in the world? Well, I am now back to 21st, so that's good. Few more people blowing up, or if you remember the very first time we went to this track, like 13 people blew up. You know, if another 13 people blew up in this race, well, we'd just be having a good time, maybe even in the top 10. But, you know, that's obviously far too much to ask for. So we're going to be slower than Christian Fittipaldi. My best friend. We're still not even sure who blew up to start the race. We're only 48 laps into the event and we already have 2 blow-ups. So every 40 laps we have 1 engine explosion. That'd be 26 divided by 4, which is like 6.5. So that's like 13 again. There would be another 13 cars blowing up. If my math is not completely off, which in all likelihood it is. Oh, I still don't know how I passed calculus. I'm sorry, Christian. I had a slide job. I did a slide job. Thoughts on Buddy Kofoid? Well, I mean, he's good at what he does. But the question is he good anywhere else? Is he a one-trick pony? Or is it just the equipment? Because doesn't he race for fucking Coons? Which is not a racial statement. That's Keith Coons. Casey, no, he's slow again. Casey, you had 2 wins last year. Why can't the game give him anything? Potential top 25 today. No, I'm still thinking my best chance is 30th. We did finish 25th at Rockingham. And that was in worn equipment. I probably would have only been like 22nd or 3rd if I had fresh car, but like, you know, it still makes a difference. Dang it, Ward. Turn, fucking bitch. Man, oh man. Pit crew will fix that. Well, that's true. My pit crew is good. Which is not what I was expecting to say. At the start of this season, they improved significantly. I was just used to having terrible pit stops every single race and having pit road just be a net negative, but no. Didn't we like gain spots on pit road a few times in the last race? That was interesting. God, my head hurts. It's possible I'm going into heat stroke. I'll be fine.
Number 21 is outside.
Well, there's Newman, who started the race behind me, coming up to lap me. So that's how my day is going. Conversely, compared to his day. Boy, I hope I get to pit soon. I'm gonna bump the PSI up because the car is really bad right now, but like, it wasn't even that awful on the long run. Like, it's pretty bad right now. We probably have to go for like another 10 laps on this terrible car, but like, it's not that bad. We could probably survive on 25 PSI. Favorite Call of Duty games. The only Call of Duty game I've ever played in full is Black Ops 1. I don't think I even own any other Call of Duty game. Not to say that it's a bad franchise, it's just, it was bad. I think it still is bad, obviously, but like, you know, that's not the reason I haven't played it. It's like they're competently built games, but like they serve their purpose as a money grinding thing, you know. Will Ryan Newman ever become old man? That's a good question. When does Ryan Newman sufficiently become unnew enough to not be a new man anymore? Do I like Gordon Ramsay? I like pizza. This car sucks. Look at Casey just drive around me. What a god. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's fine. I have nothing against Gordon Ramsay. He's just oversaturated, like Call of Duty. There's nothing intrinsically wrong about Gordon Ramsay, but the market says it all. Turn! Okay, car's done turning for the day. No, I'm not doing Thunder 2003 because I never played it as a kid and I never played it as an adult. I have no intrinsic feelings towards the game. Oh, Jerry. Sterling splits the middle.
That car ain't running much longer. You need fuel.
Thank goodness we have to pit soon. Yeah, what happened to WWE? Dude, this is the scandal. Okay, this is going to be a controversial take, but I cannot believe that after all these years and every scandal, steroid scandal, Chris Benoit, everything that's ever happened in the history of WWE, CTE, drug issues, wrestlers dropping like flies after they retire, out of every controversy to ever happen in the history of WWE, this is the scandal that's gonna bring Vince McMahon out of power. This! Of everything! Not just this, but this is a thing that has happened before! Many times! What makes this time different compared to every other time that he's paid off female talent? What's different? Someone please tell me what makes us different. Oh, we're 25th. So much for being fast. We had the speed and then we didn't have the speed. Yeah, plane ride from hell. Who was the best shark on Shark Tank? I don't know, man. I have not watched Shark Tank in years. Help, 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 don't hit me. Okay, we survived. This is why we need to up the PSI, by the way. Ric Flair should have been arrested. Yeah, like, everyone should have been. Multiple people should have been arrested. There should have been litigation, but there wasn't. Car, please drive. Okay, I'm just gonna pit this time because this car is and fuel tank almost empty anyway. But if I don't pit now, I'm gonna die. No one else has pit yet. That's annoying, but I'm pitting now because I don't care, dude. This car sucks. It sucks. It sucks ass. Slow down. And that was a terrible pit road entry, but I just had to survive. 25 PSI. I've already got a half second of damage on this piece of shit car. Thoughts on The Simpsons coming back for season 34? 34! I missed who was blown up, by the way. Oh, okay, I'm back. The Jeff Hardy thing is technically AEW's problem now. Why doesn't Jeff Hardy just stop? Like, seriously. I mean, I know he's a drug addict and all, but like, dude. Oh, we're gonna pull Paige Stewart. Oh, that was perfect. Simpsons hasn't been good for like 20 years. It was bad when I was a kid. Oh, Stewart's pitting this time, of course. He's gonna just stop in front of me. Look at this cunt. Stewart just trying to kill me like always. Like always. Yeah, it's 2 second faster pit stop. See, the fucking pit crew is night and day. Night and day compared to last season. I don't know how long that's gonna last because they're really good, so finishing terribly is gonna make them unhappy and then they'll be slow. But like, I think they're good. You know, I think they're fine. What is my honest opinion on this year in NASCAR? It's the same that it's always been, and the same that it always ever will be. Some races might be good here and there, but ultimately nothing matters because the championship is a total farce in all 3 fucking series, and nothing matters besides money. So even if you're a good driver, that doesn't mean jack diddly goddamn shit. Because you're going to be forced out of your ride by someone with more money and less talent than you, and then we're just going to have to sit here and pretend like all of these awful dog shit drivers are actually really good just because there's no one else that's actually talented to compare them to. And the fact that Austin Terrio never got any opportunity whatsoever after his ARCA championship, back when ARCA actually made a difference in someone's career, just goes to show how much of a complete farcical joke the series has become. And yeah, basically, nothing's ever going to change. It's always going to suck. I'm never going to fucking believe in it ever again. Next question. Yeah, and ARCA has the best point system. Not that it means anything because there's only 10 cars every race. Who is better, Cody Ware or Natalie Decker? You see, Cody Ware actually kind of became a competent driver after a while. It only took like 10 goddamn years, but he finally became slightly competent. Now you can't see it because Rick Ware's a dog shit team in the Cup Series, and basically every series, but like he ran a few good races on road courses in Xfinity like in 2020 and 2021. So there's a decent driver. Maybe not even decent, but like a halfway competent driver somewhere buried underneath all that shit. American stock car racing is in a sad state. Everything in America is in a sad state. We're fucked. Society is completely crumbling at the seams, and everything is. What is my favorite band? Don't know. Does gas station count? Can I say gas station? Thoughts on the GOAT Quinn Houff? Yeah, remember when he was going to run races this year? That didn't happen. 51 isn't the worst car. It's between the 78 and 50. Okay, so a complete joke team that shouldn't even exist. In the 50, the money team, which is just like perfect encapsulation. The name of that team is a perfect encapsulation of what NASCAR has become. Might I add. So a complete joke of a team that shouldn't even exist versus the 78 car, which is, you know, managed by Matt Tifft. I mean, what did you expect? He couldn't drive a nail through a fucking... He couldn't drive a screw with a screwdriver. And you expect him to run a team? Give me a break. Best NASCAR play-by-play announcer. That guy that does the ARCA West and East races on Flow Racing. That guy who has to carry the entire broadcast by himself in a field of like 10 cars where nothing happens every race. That guy has way more wherewithal than any play-by-play announcer for any sport. That man has to single-handedly carry every single broadcast. He is a god, and he has my respect. Owl City is the worst band that you're familiar with. Imagine Dragons is fucking terrible. See, I don't even care for Avenged Sevenfold anymore. If I redid the top 10 worst current drivers video, would I put Drew Dollar at 1? I would not change anything because it's perfect and nothing has changed. Except I would add Chase Purdy to the list. If I had to actually be honest, I would take Tony Marakovich off the list and put Chase Purdy on. And I guess I'd take off Matt Tifft because he doesn't race anymore. But put Drew Dollar there, I guess. That's the only fucking changes that are required. At least Nickelback sounds good. Imagine Dragons doesn't even sound good. It doesn't sound like music. It sounds like someone yelling into a fucking tin can while bashing like a metal trash can lid against the wall. Like, fuck off. Getting lapped by Tony Stewart again. Anthony, you're a menace to society. Nickelback is a band that wanted to be metal but prefers money. You know what I would like to see is someone like do a cover of like entire Nickelback albums, but like in like industrial metal or like actual like grunge. It's like a, you know, like a Eddie Vedder take on Silver Side Up. I don't know. Like, the only song I know off Silver Side Up is How You Remind Me. Like, every other album had more memorable songs, like Photograph. Animals is a good one. I loved that at age 13. That was fucking edgy as shit. And then This Afternoon was pretty good. I still like that song. I still listen to that. And then Someday. See, all these good songs. What is the best song for each EA NASCAR game? I think Flirting with Disaster was in NASCAR 98. I don't know what was in NASCAR 99. Crash Burn in NASCAR 2000. I don't know what was in NASCAR 2001. There's literally one song in NASCAR 2002 and 2003. Thunder 2004, my favorite song for basically like my entire childhood was Little Know It All, but I think that like, you know, fucking Rancid Fall Back Down is better. NASCAR 05, Adam Ship, Pencil Fight is probably the best song on there, but like every song on that game is great. I would listen to anything off that game. Like, yeah. And the NASCAR 06 like has one song again. NASCAR 07 has a lot of good songs. Shooter Jennings showed off on that game. NASCAR 08. NASCAR 08 and NASCAR 09 had really good soundtracks too. I don't remember what was in NASCAR 08 though. Was Strange Times in 08 or 09? I don't remember. But like fucking NASCAR 09 has Theory of a Dead Man. Like what? Fucking Theory of a Dead Man in this game, and it has like Jet Black Stare, fucking Rev Theory. It's like, bruh, what is this amazing soundtrack? What is this doing? And why have I not remembered this my entire childhood? Oh yeah, because those games sucked and I never played them. I never played NASCAR 09 because it was just a worse NASCAR 08. Oh, it's so hot in this bedroom. Does Ignition even have a soundtrack? They probably would have figured out a way to mess that up too. Probably play the songs in reverse and unleash like a demon or some shit. Got a fucking Tails doll going on there. Best Burnout 3 song. There are too many good songs on Burnout 3.
Number 88, top on.
They've got From First to Last on there. They got Funeral for a Friend. They got fucking Yellow Card, which was, you know, I remember it better from Flat Out 2, but it's also in Burnout 3. And, what else? They got fucking Ash. Ash is a great band. They had like 2 good albums, but they were good. When they were good, they were good. Alright?
Shot one outside.
Can we go back in time to Change 2001 where Dale Earnhardt and other drivers never die and 9/11 didn't happen? Well, you see, if Dale Earnhardt never died, then there wouldn't have been like, you know, I think safer barriers came into existence because of Dale. Like, the mandate of the Hans device did not come because of Dale, it became because of Blaise Alexander. Okay, just to absolutely make clear on that. But I do believe that Dale was like what accelerated the development of the safer barriers. But like, if they don't die, then just other people are gonna die, because there were a bunch of really hard crashes over the course of NASCAR history just in the last 20 years alone. I can think of a few. Fucking Denny Hamlin at Auto Club, where he actually like broke his back or something. Fucking, who else? Eric Almirola when he broke his back. Imagine if he didn't have a Hans device then. Then we got the Cot. The Cot was good. I will go to my fucking last dying breath saying that the Cot was good actually. And everyone that complained about how stupid the cars look, where are you now? The cars look really stupid now! Where are you? They're like short and fat and look like the fucking cars from Cars 3. They look cartoonish. Where are these people now? Where were they? Where were the Cot haters? The Cot was great. Yes, once they took off the fucking weird ass splitter and the wing. I enjoyed the wing. I am a wing enjoyer because I fucking installed a wing on my fucking 95 Corolla and I had bitches throwing themselves at me after I lost weight. But it took losing weight. The point is I'm a wing appreciator, and the wing was not really good for safety, but I enjoyed it. It's fucking good. But they took off the spoiler, and 2012 and 2011 were some of the best seasons in recent memory. Fucking yeah. Cars today look like Lois Griffin thighs. That is unbelievably specific, and I'm going to take your word for it. Yes, most people are Gen 4 appreciators because the races were actually fucking good. I watched the 2004 Kansas Chase race one day at work in full from start to finish. It was an overnight shift, so you know I didn't really get distracted for much. I watched the whole 3 fucking hour long race, and it was riveting. Kansas, one of the most boring tracks on the schedule back then, but just the way the cars were and the way they acted, like the fucking Dodges, Newman, and like Kane qualified really well. But they were slow in the race because they were all qualifying pace. But now qualifying pace doesn't fucking matter. Because A, every car is designed to do everything good, and B, qualifying doesn't matter because stages exist and you know you're going to get a guaranteed caution, so you can basically teleport yourself to the front of the field if you know how to do strategy right. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore. That's what I hate about it. It's just like nothing at all matters for the entire fucking race until the last caution. Nothing that happens before the last caution matters. Nothing. Unless you fucking wreck. That matters. But other than that, it doesn't fucking matter. Hate it. Anyway, is there an unlockable Honda CRX? I wish I could unlock a Honda CRX in my real life. I could really use the fuel efficiency right now. I'm honestly considering buying like a $1,000 late 90s Japanese car just to save on gas. I think just putting $1,000 down on a cheap Japanese 40 mile per gallon car, I think honestly doing that and like getting insurance and registering it, after everything's said and done, I think it would just be more fuel efficient than my fucking Charger. I'm not even kidding, dude. What's the best season of the 2000s? 2003 or 2002. I give it to 2003 because fuck 2002 and fuck them for trying to take another championship from Mark. And successfully doing so. Fucking goddamn it. Honda stay winning, yeah. See, 2004 and 2005 were good, but like the chase kind of sullied them. Like the 2004 and 2005 chases were stupid, but like they didn't need to happen. It still would have been a dramatic finish to the season regardless. Then 2006 comes along and would have had a closer battle for the championship if there hadn't been a chase. Yeah. Yes, that was the year he got hit by Jimmy at fucking Talladega. Because literally God himself didn't want Mark Martin to ever win a fucking championship. Are we going to do a pretend chase this season? Yes. Yes, we are. I forgot why, but like it makes sense that, oh yeah, because Stewart had a full race lead in points and then blew up at Homestead. So he won the championship despite not finishing the race. So it was basically the exact same as Kendall. So yeah, we're going to fake the chase. We're going to do the calculation, calculations. You're going to have to remind me to do it though, because I'm probably going to forget, because you know who I am. You know my name. Forgetting everything is like my middle name. Kamikaze Games, aka the guy that forgets literally fucking everything. Was 2000 good? I don't remember. I wasn't watching NASCAR in 2000. I was doing baby stuff back then. I think there's a videotape of fucking me when I was 3 years old in my drawer, but I forgot about it, and then I gave that VCR to my grandma who wanted a VCR player. And now I can't transcribe that fucking thing unless I brought all that equipment to my grandma's house specifically to just rip that VHS tape onto my computer. That'd be awkward, unless I bought another VHS system. But VHS systems cost like $40 fucking. Why? I look on eBay, VCR sets go for $40 before shipping. I'm like, why? Where's the demand for $40 VCRs? Fucking god, dude. I don't know. It's lap 94. There's still a lot of this race to go. And I'm still 24th. Hey! That's a good position to finish in. Maybe it would help me get my sponsor objective. I doubt it, though. Danny Hamlin is winning the championship. I hope he does. I hope this is the year. Please let this be the year. I hope he doesn't get a top 10 for the rest of the season. And he still makes the Final Four and wins the fucker. 4 top 10 champion. Danny Hamlin. His worst season of his career. He's going to be the champion. God, I hope that happens. That's actually what I want now. I don't even care if fucking Truex deserves 3 championships over the course of his career. And this is his last chance to get one. I don't care. Give it to Hamlin. Expose this shit system. Not like it's already been exposed about 6 or 7 fucking times. They don't seem to care. You want Bell to win it? Bell winning the championship would be fine, but Eric is still a better driver than he is. Better NASCAR driver. Christopher Bell is like one of the most best all-time like sprint car drivers, and like just dirt midget and all that good stuff. But like Eric's a better NASCAR driver, so he's got that going for him. Thoughts on AJ Allmendinger? I literally did not care at all about him for his entire Cup career. And now he basically beats everyone that I hate on a weekly basis in the Xfinity Series, so now I love him. Now he's basically my second favorite Xfinity driver behind Allgaier, who I actually hate because he's made my entire fucking life miserable from start to finish. From 2010 to present day, he's made my life miserable. Tony Stewart is one of the best all-around drivers, yes. Tony Stewart is like one of the greatest race car drivers of all time, period. I don't know what he would have done in the... I wish... Did we ever see... Did Stewart did the seat swap with Hamilton, didn't he, at fucking Watkins Glen once? I would like to see Tony Stewart have like a full F1 season, like in his prime. Because, like, I don't know if, like, the back-to-back, like, I'm pretty sure him breaking his leg was, like, the biggest net detriment to his career, you know. And, like, that basically took all the life that he had left out of him. And then he went out and fucking ran a guy over. He was scarred for life by that, probably. You know, and all the litigation that followed him. Oh god. Oh god, top 5 race car drivers of all time across all forms of motorsports. Who do I have? Well, there's really, you'd probably have to put mostly F1 drivers on that list. But if I had to limit myself to just one driver per series, it would probably, god, that's a good question, because what would you count Tony Stewart? Would you give Stewart IndyCar or NASCAR? Because, like, then you have to take into consideration, okay, so who was the best NASCAR driver of all time? Because Juan Pablo Montoya is one of the greatest drivers in all forms of racing to ever live, yet he was terrible in NASCAR. So would you put him as the best NASCAR driver of all time just because he drove NASCAR? No, you wouldn't, because he sucked in NASCAR. But yet he was great in literally everything else. So, you fucking, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Because, like, you have to think that Scott Dixon is the best IndyCar driver ever. Like, especially after last season. Like, if anyone had any doubts whatsoever, last season puts them to rest. By the way, we're lap 100 hype. At least modern era IndyCar driver anyway, but, like, how long does it usually take to do a 100% race? Anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours. This is a shorter race, so this is probably going to be in the 2.5 hour range. But, like, then you have the problem of, okay, well, if fucking Dario Franchitti never got injured, he might have won, like, 7 championships. It's like, okay, so if we're gonna rank every fucking driver of all time by their potential, then what are we gonna do? Put fucking Adam Petty at the top of the list? What do you fucking expect from me? Dale Jarrett blew up! Oh, dear! Dale Jarrett just blew up. Oh, what possible race winner just blew up? The pole sitter's out of the race. Oh my goodness gracious. Jarrett's out. Oh, the drama. The Yates engine's coming back with a vengeance. Jarrett blew up, what, 7 times last year? He just kept blowing up. You couldn't stop the man from blowing up. They just fucking, they built the engine together with like silly putty. And like, you know, like poster tape, you know? Like bra straps put that car together, put that engine together. It's no wonder he kept blowing up every week. Yeah, race the truck. He probably had better efficiency in the truck. That's what we should do. That's what we should do is do a 100% race length season mode in NASCAR 06 with the truck. Can you do that? Can you do season mode with Dale Jarrett's truck? Or is it just quick race? We'll have to figure that out at some point. Yeah, Stewart's leading, but he led at Rockingham too and he didn't win. Granted, that was because of a caution. Yeah, I know. I know. Caution did that. Caution's out. Caution's out. Favorite female driver? Like right now or of all time? Because of all time, I don't know. Sarah Christian like looked actually decent back in 1949, getting top fives like a queen.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
The 22 car is still there.
And like Janet Guthrie was like actually decent,
22 is still
you
there.
know. Oh look, we're gonna get lapped again.
The 22 car is still there.
How original. Stewart lapping me. This has never happened ever. Oh! Oh, I put him in the wall. Oh, Stewart's gonna be pissed. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Oh, he's blowing up on the radio right now. Kid's an idiot, I don't know what to say. Even though he's older than I am, I'm gonna still call him a kid. I put him in the wall again. Stewart, mauled. Mauled. Yeah, I kind of thought. I thought that Newman had died when I saw it live too. I watched the 2016 crash too live. Uh-oh. Perfect timing. Perfect timing right when I get lapped for that to happen. Thankfully we survived somehow. But I did think that Newman died when that wreck happened. And the man fucking walked out of the hospital like nothing the next day. What a Chad. What an absolute alpha Chad moment. Just walk out of the hospital like, what? Nothing happened. Ain't shit that happened. I don't remember. I was streaming live reactions to that race. What happened? Did I just quit streaming like with 20 laps to go? When I was making the 2 seconds from all my videos video, there was a Daytona 500 live reaction stream, and I'm like, wait, did I do live reactions to Newman dying, dude? Like, what? What do I think is the worst car ever? That Pontiac van. What size straps bra held together Jarrett's engine? I don't know. I don't know what bra strap sizes are. I'm not a woman. I'm not a female. Pontiac Aztec, thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you. No, Chevy Luminas are good. The early 90s Luminas are great. The fucking late 90s and early 2000 Luminas, no, those look stupid, and they're beaters. My mom had one when I was little, when I was like 7. Oh, we kept it off him. No, the Ford Pinto is great. Shush. You will not speak ill of the Ford Pinto. How am I the wife in Tails' marriage? I'm the wife that doesn't wear a bra, obviously. I'm too dignified. I'm too petite. I'm too petite to even need a bra. Come on. I may be an e-girl, but I do not need the straps. No, Geo Metros are great. Shush. Stop. Your opinions are terrible. Geo Metros, fucking Ford Probes, Pintos, AMC, like Javelins and shit. Those are good. Those are good, valid cars. Oh, it's so hot in this room. Well, we're not even halfway done with this race. My hands are sweaty. My face is sweaty. My body's sweaty. It is so hot in this room, and we've been under like a perpetual wind advisory. You probably have been able to hear the wind because it's like hurricane force winds for the last 3 days straight. You could probably hear the shit on the microphone. It knocked the fucking power out at the hotel 2 days ago. Oh, it's so hot in here. Mitsubishi Eclipses are good. My uncle bought 2 Mitsubishi Eclipses, the late 90s one. The exact style that I always liked from childhood. And I was like, dude, I was like 12 years old at the time, and I'm like, dude, can you hang on to these for like 3 years so I can buy this off of you? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. And then literally like 5 days later, he sold them both for like $2,000. I'm like, dude, I wanted those. I wanted them.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
I wanted them.
Number 17, it's up high.
How can North Dakota go from negative 40 in the winter to 110 degrees in the summer? Good question. It's one that I would like the answer to. Because this summer was actually pretty cool until literally today. It's going to be 99 degrees in Nashville next weekend. Nice. Everyone can die of heat stroke. And then the series can finally come to an end. Thank you. At last. At last, my life dream has been accomplished. Or like not even my life dream, but like the last 4 years of my life dream. I think Terry's a full lap ahead of me. Wait! David Green's a... What?! Okay, I saw David Green pass me in the 4 car a minute ago, and I'm like, okay, my tires are falling off, that's not surprising, and I pit before everyone else, that's not very surprising. He's in front of me on the track! He just passed me for position!
Number 24, now low.
And this car doesn't turn. Ow, my ass.
Clear on both sides.
Oh, someone just blew up. Wall trip, Mikey. Oh, he had it. Mikey, he had it. And then he didn't have it.
Slow down low.
I still don't know who blew up to start the race. You almost got heat stroke? I almost got heat stroke at Circuit of the Americas. How did I become so jaded by life? The entirety of 2018. That's how. Did I get the Twitter DM you sent? I'm playing a video game! I'm not looking at Twitter!
Easy now. Gonna need some of that.
Can I just pause and check? No, that's too easy. We have to look while we're going down pit road, otherwise it isn't real. Come on. Turn car.
Car low.
Well, there's Michael blowing up still.
Your back bumper. All clear, buddy.
Morgan McClure making a good driver remove. It's actually a really good move if you think about it. Just like taking a guy that's tearing it up in the Busch Series and plopping him into your Cup car, just to he's got all the experience of like years of experience. He has Busch Series championships. He's got, and he's never really gotten a fair shake in the Cup Series. And like your team's in the gutter. Like, why not throw David Green into your car just to, get it into the show every week? Yes, I'll be coming back for season 3. I wouldn't be doing a season 2 if I didn't think I could win a championship in this. I would have given up after last year if I thought this was hopeless. And this is not hopeless. It may look like it, but comparatively, last year at this track, I was the slowest car out of everyone, multiple laps off of last place, and now we're just soundly residing in 25th. Like nothing. And that's just 1 year. Imagine what we could do with multiple shop upgrades, multiple new bodies, multiple new engines, multiple new chassis. Imagine what we could do. Imagine the possibilities. Help. Oh God. Reading the chat. Read the chat. I'm gonna put it in the wall in a second. Fuel tank almost empty. Let's go for one more lap.
It's got a run on you. Everything okay with the car?
No, everything is not. Well, actually,
You're clear.
what are my chances of winning Sonoma this year if I don't read the chat? Well, the car is going to be way better than it was last year. However, the AI is going to be turned up. The AI is going to get cranked up. If I had the Season 2 car in Season 1, I would have easily won the race. But I just need to, I need to logistics this stuff out too, for that matter. Like, we're not going to do good at Martinsville, so it's in my best interest to just burn a race on my equipment on that and just not repair for that race like I did last year. I need to redo it because right now I'm having fresh equipment on odd numbered races, and I need even numbered races to have fresh equipment if I'm going to have fresh equipment for Infineon later this season. So I need to have a third race on this equipment at some point to change it. I didn't see who blew up again. Damn it all! Yeah, I was terrible at short tracks last year. Yeah. I might put an effort at Bristol, but Martinsville I'm never going to do good at because watching everyone that I've watched on YouTube in this game, even in the career mode on short race lengths where like you can actually do stuff, like What If couldn't do anything at Martinsville in his second season of career mode. I don't know if JC ever did I think he only ever did a season mode, not career mode.
Number 10, up high.
No, he did a career mode, but I don't remember what he did in those races. But the point that I'm trying to make, yeah, every DEI car blew up. Steve Parks in the 30, and Jeff Green's in the one car in this game. Fine, I'll look at the race running order. So Stewart's in the lead. He's led 98 laps. What a shocking turn of events this is. He's lapped up to 7th place. Oh, Terry Labonte with a great run in 15th. Ward Burton 17th. Sterling Marlin following up his win last week with a 12th place running order. Good run for Johnny in 19th. David Green is 22nd. He's ahead of Jeff! David Green! The fucking move! Morgan McClure! What a driver decision. This is up there with like pairing Kevin Harvick with Rodney Childers or Jeff Gordon with Ray Evernham. David Green at Morgan McClure. What a move. What a move! Anyway, Kyle Petty 29th. Ashton Lewis is in this race, so every chance that someone dies still. Casey's slow. Slowest car on the track. And Waltrip, Jarrett, Earnhardt, Jeff Burton's out of this race, so at least he can't run into me. Brett Bodine is out, and Steve Park is dead last. Interesting. Well then, very, very interesting. So all of DEI at the start of 2003 is out of this race. Jeff Green, the only remaining DEI driver on the track. Oh. Are you pitting? Mayfield, you son of a bitch, move. I don't care about your sob stories, you're slow. How good would Steve Park have been if he never got injured? Steve Park really was never that good. I think the equipment really carried him, but like he was kind of a trash tier truck driver. I think he was decent in Busch at the start, but like, you know, he had equipment and all that. I don't know, man. He did win on a road course. So, like, that's pretty decent. Winning on a road course used to mean something. It didn't just mean that you drove for a Hendrick or a Hendrick affiliate. Best paint scheme of all time. Man, Mark Martin's 1996 scheme is too perfect. What if Jerry Nadeau didn't crash at Richmond in 03? Like, he was on his way out at that point anyway. Would you think he would have dropped down to like trucks or something? You think he might have had like a Mike Skinner-esque career in trucks? That would have been legit. Jerry Nadeau giving up on the Cup Series, drops down to trucks to run for like, I don't know, fucking Darrell Waltrip, I guess. I don't know. That would have been interesting. Could have been like a driver coach for like David Rudiman or something. I don't fucking know. Rudiman was already moving his way up through the ranks though. No, 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 no. What if LePage never did what he did at Talladega? Well, that entire race would have ended differently. I'm shocked no one got injured from that. Fucking Annette breaks his shoulder at Daytona in 2013, but fucking LePage stopping in front of the entire pack, that done nothing. They're just 100% fine. It's like, okay. So, we have a problem. It's not even halfway through the race yet, and I've pit. Basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to have to pit later than everyone else in this race, and I'm probably going to run out of gas. So, yes, that was Land of a Thousand Dances. God damn, the chat. Nothing can get past this chat. Nothing. Nothing can get past this chat. Sternum, not shoulder. Big difference. What the point is that he was a broken man. 'Cause I'm broken and I know it, and I don't feel like I am strong enough. 'Cause I'm broken. You think Casey really would have retired if he didn't have his health issues? Because he tried to go back to World of Outlaws this year and something happened. I think he fucking died in that too. Casey Kane is cursed with a K instead of a C. The Casey Kane curse. That's a good video title. Move. Don't stop in front of me. Okay. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time. Yes, Casey Kane's middle name does start with a K. I didn't really think that one through. High on the opium from being injected with morphine after giving birth. The Kane family did not think that one through very well. Bobby!
Warren tires won't help us. Be careful.
All clear, buddy.
Oh, that's a 30.
The 97 car is outside.
That was this year. Out for 3 months. God damn, dude. See, like, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's just like all these people get injured. If there was a universe where no race car driver ever got injured, everything changes. Because fucking, like, Joe Weatherly, he died racing. He was a stud. He was one of the best, like, of all time back when he was alive. And then, boom, he died. That's years of NASCAR lore changing. What if Richard Petty died in any of his fucking catastrophic wrecks? It's quite frankly impressive that he didn't die at any point, considering how many races he did do and how the majority of them took place at high-speed tracks and how many wrecks he was in. It's astonishing that he didn't die. Fireball Roberts, imagine if he didn't die. He would have probably won a championship or some shit, you know? And then, like, multiple people don't get, like, chances. Like, then, like, some people don't have career-ending injuries and have to move into the administrative roles. And then they don't know how shit works, you know, like everywhere else. But I think if Newman was in the kind of car ran back in 2000, it would have been a different result. What do you mean? For, like, Daytona? Well, obviously it would have been a different result because, like, he has a bar named after him in the car. Like, just the impact on the outside wall alone in that wreck. Not even just Corey LaJoie hitting him directly. Directly. Never mind that. Just the safer barriers themselves wouldn't have saved him there, you know? Hans device, all that shit. Yeah, Ryan Newman is doing SRX this year, and I hope he wins the fucking championship, by the way. Is he sponsored by Coca-Cola? God, I hope he is. Don't let me forget to watch SRX tomorrow, because I will forget. I already forgot about that until I read in the chat there. Do not let me forget to watch that, because if I forget to watch SRX, aka the only good racing series in America right now, fucking A, I'd be mad. Because SRX was perfect last year. From the first race at Stafford to the final race at Slinger, SRX was perfect from start to finish. Okay, I'm fucking mad, dude. Set a reminder on my phone. I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna have an alarm going off on my phone. I'm gonna be like, why is my alarm going off? I'm not gonna put two and two together. God, I wish the Benedetto won that race, by the way. Like, dude, that was the fucking, that was it. That was like the hero's journey right there. Like, De Benedetto is in like, his fucking career is like an anime fucking protagonist, I'm telling you. IndyCar has not even been that great. Like, they've had kind of like the worst races on the schedule, like the worst tracks on the schedule so far, you know. Indianapolis, the 500 was decent. It was better than like 2018, I guess. Whatever, yeah, 2018. It was better than that. But like, you know, that's not really saying much. But like, it was a decent, if not spectacular, Indy 500. Like the Indy road course, that was probably the best race of the year so far, which is fucking interesting considering that's usually the worst race of the year. But just like Colton Herta's entire fucking, like, not even just, he didn't go balls out. He didn't just go balls out. He used his entire fucking reproductive system in that fucking lap to take the lead under fucking wet conditions and slick tires. Like, that's like lap of the fucking century right there. But, you know, that's really the only good part of that entire race. The rest of it really wasn't that exciting. But the point that I'm trying to make, and then there was a lot of stupid, it was a very NASCAR-esque race with a lot of terrible decisions by race control. It was a very NASCAR-y race, but yeah, De Benedetto, God, he should have fucking won that, dude. I mean, like, I remember watching that race at work, and I remember standing behind the fucking booth like, oh, there's 100 laps to go in this race, there's no way De Benedetto wins, and then the laps just kept ticking on by, and I'm like, he might win. And then my fucking coworker from over in the restaurant, who was the only other person that I knew who watched NASCAR, came back and filled his mop bucket, and he had his hand on his shoulders and his head down. And he was so distraught by the finish of that race, and I just fucking was like, dude, I get you. Like, I like Hamlin. I've always liked Hamlin, except for after the Richmond race in 2017 when he wrecked Truex for no reason. Other than that, I've always liked Hamlin. Oh, and also the 2020 Darlington Xfinity race. He can go fuck himself for that. But every other time. Yeah. God, dude. And then just like all the other times De Benedetto had a chance to win. Like, I'm not even thinking about the one where he passed under the yellow line or some stupid shit at Talladega. I'm talking about the Daytona July race last year, I'm pretty sure it was, where he basically had the run coming to the white, and fucking Elliott puts him in the wall and wrecks the entire field. Just like, I don't even remember who won that race. Does it even matter? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? De Benedetto's gotten fucked his entire career. And you know what? I'm sure something snapped in him inside his head at this point. I'm not surprised that he's a total shitlord now. I'm not surprised. In fact, more power to him. I'm glad he's a shitlord. I'm glad that he pissed off fucking the Wood Bros when he said, let's go Brandon at Phoenix last year. Good for him. Good for him. That's the kind of personality NASCAR needs. You want to talk about personalities? De Benedetto is the perfect anime protagonist for modern NASCAR. A guy that gets fucked in the ass every step of the way, over and over and over, constantly, who is never given the respect that he deserves until one fucking day he manages to scrape a 6th place finish at Bristol. Then Reddit starts worshiping him, and then everyone starts worshiping him, and it's kind of, you know, insufferable to a point. But I have always liked De Benedetto. I liked him back when I couldn't pronounce his name back in 2010 when he drove for fucking Pizza Ranch, aka the best pizza buffet in America. Except I forgot about him after that. Then he came back in 2015 and I'm like, oh yeah, isn't that guy that drove for Pizza Ranch? Fucking A, right, let's go. Let's fucking go. LaJoy should have won that race. Are we still talking about spring Daytona or fucking August Daytona now, I guess? I still think it takes place in 4th of July weekend. Cause it should! Matty D should have been born in North Dakota. What, so he couldn't race? So he could fucking race at the short tracks here and never have any prospects of getting out of that? There's a lot of terrible racers at my track who are only good because no one else has the funding that they do. Like, you can tell who's good and who's not. Like, there's like 3 good drivers at that track. Everyone else is entirely equipment. When you have time, look up Zach Frederick, My Race Pass. Who else do I really like there? Fucking, it's been so long since I've done a race, I forgot everyone that races there. Fuck me. But Zach Frederick's the main guy. He's like the best driver they got. North Dakota fits his life story. What, never-ending misery? I guess you're not wrong there. Can I complete this corner? Hell yeah, I can complete this corner. I think someone else blew up because there's a 3rd car on pit road now. Unless that's Waltrip. And I just lost count at some point. Help. Oh god. Yeah, it's at least it's not Detroit. You're right there. Yeah, we got 2 back-to-back record-breaking blizzards. Back-to-back weeks in April, but hey, it's better than Detroit. At least I'm not in Detroit. Lap 151, we're finally past halfway. And it's only been an hour and a half into the race. My goodness. Sprint cars are the best form of racing today. I very much enjoy sport mods and regular dirt mods. Mark, why? What did I do to you?
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. Clear on both sides.
Hey, JC stole his girlfriend's phone. Let's go. You could sell that on eBay for profit, you know, right? From top, what do you mean top 30? I was the slowest car on the track at this track last year. Yeah, that Viagra car was really driven hard right there, that's for sure. See, like, that, my track doesn't even host sprint cars. We got sprint cars once last year. And it wasn't even real sprint cars, it was wingless sprints. Thanks for the $2, Lyle Bailey. Excited for Season 2 of SRX starting tomorrow. Thank you for the reminder. See, chat, this is exactly what I mean. This is the exact kind of reminder that I was talking about. Thank you, Lyle Bailey. This is why I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the $2.
Wow,
Yes, I am excited for
that's
SRX.
cool.
Excited for Season 2 of the SRX starting tomorrow?
See, like, I got a sprint car video on this channel from that track. Which is surprising because we had sprint cars exactly once last year. So I guess that fucking year that I went was just lucky. We just happened to fucking get sprint cars in that race. Bill! Stop being in here. Oh, Jerry. Jerry's out. No. Oh, he hit the turn 2 wall. Oof. But no caution. No caution yet in this race. I think we had 1 caution-free race last season. Yep, he went into turn 3. My bad, it's turn 3, not turn 2. I don't even know my own jokes. Look at me. I don't even remember my own jokes. Yes, I know that wing sprints are better. They got slingers though. They got slingers a couple of times, putting fucking 10-year-olds into sprint cars and throwing them on the track. That was interesting. I wish my dad had enough money to do that when I was 10. What was my dad doing when I was 10? Oh yeah, he was crawling underneath decrepit ass trailer houses, fucking fixing broken sewer lines in the middle of the fucking dead of winter. That's what he was doing. Bill Elliott's mad about something. Do I wish it was 2017 again? Kinda. I kinda do, you know? I remember being happy. Being happy was like an entire lifetime ago. You're just gonna pretend that Jerry is Joe and Joe is Brian Vickers from here on out. But you see, the thing is that Brian Vickers actually can replace people in this game. You know what? If Casey keeps being the slowest car on track every week and he ends up finishing dead last in points, he could retire. He could fucking retire. Because don't forget, there is a chance that if a driver finishes lower than 35th in points, they could just fucking retire. Even if they're an A-level driver. You have to force it into happening. Because it never naturally happens, even though that would be amazing. That would be an amazing feature for this game, just to randomly have, like, Gordon have a terrible season, and he's like, well, fuck it, guess my career's over. And then fucking Johnny Sauter jumps into the car. Help! Okay, car didn't turn there again. We're getting to the point where, we're getting to the part of the run where the car doesn't fucking turn again. You wish it was 2002 again? Honestly, same. 2002 was like the best summer of my life. Or was it? It's such a dead heat between 2002 and 2004. Those were the two perfect summers for different reasons. Unfortunately, I have no video footage of 2004, so I only have the memory of that versus the actual video footage of 2002 that I have. When am I just gonna upload that shit? When am I just gonna upload the videos of me when I was 5? Just let the internet judge. Just be like, hey, he hasn't aged a minute.
23 cars coming high. Got one high.
Maturity is the exact same level that it was back then.
You're clear.
Very good, very good. You were born in 2004. Well, guess what? You're gonna turn 18 this year, so shut up, you're old. Shut up!
Number 23, now low. We're falling back. Focus on your mark.
No, the 23 car just took position 23 from me. What a world.
Okay, we're clear.
Summer of 2001. I don't remember summer of 2001. I don't think I was old enough to remember. See, like, I'm 25, and like in regular years, like that's nothing. I could still fucking do just about anything that I want if I put my mind to it. However, in the age of the internet, 25 is like fucking elderly, like retirement home level stuff, dude. Because like, once you start a fucking family, and once you start having kids and shit, like, YouTube takes the back burner, and it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that to be the case. I will be the longest enduring YouTuber on the internet. That's me. You miss KG and his face cam. Well, unfortunately, face cam just does not function. First of all, my face cam is shit. Second of all, it just does not work for these streams. Stop saying you were born in 2004. Stop. Stop. I do not want to feel old.
Car, now low.
Oh, Johnny's not even for position. Turn car. Born in 2001. Okay, thank you. That's better than 2004. First person in this chat that says they were born in 2010 and I'm fucking quitting. I'm turning the stream off and I'm going to sleep. I'm getting in my fucking I'm getting in my wheelchair. I'm driving. I'm rolling up the fucking staircase. That's what I'm doing. Was OJ guilty or innocent? Well, he got off, didn't he? Guilty or innocent of what? Of what? Born in 2007. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know. Terry's out. No, not Terry. Oh, all you youngins in the chat just gave Terry a heart attack because he's so old. Damn you all. You just gave Terry a heart attack. You just realized his mortality. Come on, guys. Cannot believe you've done this. This is your fault. Everyone in this chat is like, oh, it's so hot in here. Hey, but I went back up to 23rd. Hey, that's good. Well, yeah, Daddy's out. Wrong series. Wrong series. Oh, God. David Green gonna win by attrition. I wouldn't even put it past this game at this point. You know, we went to Talladega and like he timed pit road correctly. If he stayed out long enough for like a LePage to take place, David Green absolutely could win. And like you'd think a very clever thing for this game, by the way, we're finally to 100 to go in this race. Coming up on double-digit laps remaining. What was I saying? Yeah, if they were clever, they would have made Morgan McClure a faster car at plate tracks just because of their history of being a good plate team. But the devs were not clever enough for that. The devs did a good job on this game, but not a great job. Born in 11/24. Damn. My man is old. That's an old Philly cheesesteak right there. Damn it, now you make me want Subway. The last fucking Philly cheesesteak that I had from Subway was so goddamn good. Like they cooked it extra long in the oven, so it wasn't like burnt, but you could feel the taste of like the toasting and like the flavor melted into the actual meat. And it was just so good. It was smoky. That's the word I was trying to will for. Oh, it was so good. Born in 4. This man was alive when Jesus was. I bet the Bible quote of the week really resonates with the guy that was born in 4. You taste very bad at this point. How do you exist? You'd think that like carbon decay would have taken that Philly cheesesteak by now, but no. No, it's just a 900-year-old Philly cheesesteak. It's fine. It's fine. It's still got most of its composition. Born in 13,700,000,000 BC. Oh God. Born like an entire universe time before the universe existed. Ashton Lewis just tried to end my life. That was just what happened there. He saw me as a weak link in the chain that is life, and he came after me. He had me in his sights and he tried to kill me. He didn't have it though. Jersey Mike's does a good Philly cheesesteak. I don't have any of these things near me. There's a fucking Subway and a Jimmy John's here, and Jimmy John's doesn't have a steak and cheese. So guess where I've never eaten. I had like the nub of like the end of a Jimmy John's sandwich on like a fucking band trip in 12th grade. So that's like the only time I've ever had Jimmy John's. I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar, I could not do you good. Do your Suplex City. I will never be a resident of Suplex City, as I've never gotten a golden ticket from a Jimmy John's sandwich. Just the tip, yes. You witnessed the assassination of Caesar in person. Damn. Did it go like the history books say it did? Did he say E2 brute? I would also like a fucking Philly cheesesteak, but I've done nothing but eat all day. I had 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 air-fried cheeseburgers, some yogurt. Fruit cup, that was really good. The fruit cups are so good, dude. I also had a waffle. The waffle was alright. Taco John's is still great. You are correct. Taco John's is the best taco location. How many laps down am I? I haven't even been paying attention. We need to know that for when I pit.
Still beside you.
So I can maybe make it to the end of this godforsaken race without pitting again.
Okay.
Because, like, if I finish 24th, that's a great run. That's a great run. I am going to be 6 laps down. So currently I'm 5 laps down.
Number 29.
That's a problem. Yeah, Little Caesars is the official sponsor of the NFL, but they can't kick a couple of dollars to Corbin in 2018. Obviously. Obviously, they needed all that money for that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Little Caesars.
Number 02. Down low.
Wish you were fucking open. They've been closed for 3 goddamn months. Okay, it's closer to 2 months, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Shut up, crew chief.
31. Up high. Clear.
Dang it, Robbie. You win the Daytona 500 and then you go on to be a 20th place driver. Sounds like a certain someone that we all know right now in present day. Very, very interesting. Man wins the Daytona 500 by bullshit means and then goes on to do absolutely fuck all for the rest of the season. Never has this happened before in anywhere. Ever. Never once. My Charger's from 2014. It's also a fucking V6 because V8s and Hemis just don't exist in North Dakota apparently. The nearest Hemi Charger when I was buying this one was in Minnesota and it was a 2011. And mind you, it still looked very badass, but I was not driving all the way to Minnesota for that.
Number 24.
I'm still holding out hope, okay? Shut up, Gordon. I barely fucking touch you and that's a 30. You're a cunt bitch. It's said that the Earth's magnetic field will shift 250,000 years from now. Didn't they say that was going to do that in 2012 and cause the end of the world? They were off by that long.
The 40 car.
Hell, oh my god, dude. These guys just take. There's no give, only take. And this car doesn't turn. Oh, the car sucks.
6 cars. Down low.
Remember the movie 2012? Yeah, I do. Didn't it come out in 2012? Isn't that the funniest part? Is that it came out like in 2010? It was like the worst of the alternate universe theory things, or not even alternate universe thing, or like fucking end of the world scenarios. Help! This car sucks! I need to go like an extra 10 laps on this piece of shit. And I'm still not even going to make it to the end. The car has 60 laps on fuel. Then it's going to fucking die with like 10 to go. Even if I get lapped. 2012 was delayed by 8 years. It went through development hell. Oh, Stuart. Why are you so good? How are you this good? I don't get it. He is just an unstoppable force. Yeah, the mines just had dyslexia. It was actually 2,102. Yes, there it is.
Car outside. Clear on both sides.
Turn, you piece of shit. Oh my god, I just lost a spot to Chase Montgomery in the 57. Kurt! Kurt, no! Why? Why'd they do it to you, Kurt? You deserve so much better. Mayans meant 2022. Yeah, they were off by 10 years. 10 years makes more sense than, 250,000 years. Mayans were on drugs. We're all on drugs. Didn't you listen to the song RX by Theory of a Dead Man, or just Theory? Theory? Everyone's on drugs. Your parents are high right now. Your friends are high right now. That hot chick's high right now. The president's high right now. Your priest is high right now. Everyone's high as fuck and no one's ever coming down. KG, what do you believe happens after death? You're met with Keanu Reeves. He is God in this scenario. He plays God, obviously. God needs to have a stunt double, so Keanu Reeves. And Keanu says, "Oh, I don't know why that's his accent, but you have had a great life. So here's a replay of highlights and stuff. Now you get to choose. Do you lock this in as your high score, or do you go back and try again?" And then you get the option of going to eternal life with your high score of Earth the video game, and or you can try it again, and you can do that. Oh, great. Oh, that's fucking phenomenal news. Well, so much for not having a caution come out. Can you not LePage onto the track, please? I really would have liked to go this race without causing a caution like that, but apparently that's way too much to ask for. So, the Pepsi race recap. Everything was going great until literally right now. Everything was fine until 5 fucking seconds ago. God fucking damn it. Well, maybe everyone will have to pit. Still. Great. Yeah, and I'm a fucking extra lap down as a result. So I'm an extra lap down, so the best I can finish is even fucking lower. And I'm probably still gonna have to pit another fucking time. So I'm probably still finishing 38th regardless. Because this game's a dick-faced bitch piece of shit. Or, I can pit now. Clearly no one else has pit. Then when everyone else pits, I cause a caution and get my lap back. Good job, everyone. Great high fives all around on this pit stop, by the way. I need a drink. Oh, that's some good water. Oh God, that's a donation! $100! Day 500 champ, where have you been? I haven't seen you in months! Hi, thanks for the 100!
Wow, that's cool.
Take
Okay,
just
sure.
your troubles slow.
I don't even have a special effect for 100. Good lord. Thanks. I appreciate it. Holy shit. Alright, sure. That works, thank you. I'm still playing the video game though. That's $30 stolen by YouTube. Oh my goodness. Do I see myself getting a top 10 or a top 5 finish? I think we can win Sonoma. Texas is going to be a good race. I'm really looking forward to Texas. I think we might have top 10 speed at Texas. Another good race, Watkins Glen, obviously. Phoenix, we were really good last year. I actually passed the leader on pace at one point. Everyone's pitting, so I need to be careful. Oh, and everyone kind of gets held up when people pit at this track. So the entire field being stacked up like this right before pit cycle is actually helping me. Oh, I'm sorry, David, dude. Oh, this car sucks. I'm sorry, David. Cool, that's a logo rival for next week. Because this car can't fucking drive. And everyone's pitting. Oh!
All clear, buddy.
Well, Texas is still a bad track, but,
Number 38. Up
you know. At least I'm good at it. Like, Texas is a terrible track, but it's like my best track on iRacing. So, like, I really like it. I wish we could drive at Texas every single week, because I'm, like, actually good at it. But it's still a bad track. Hi, Rusty. Why do you hate me? Oh, yeah, that's right. Everyone hates me, because I'm Tony Raines.
Got one outside.
Well, Stewart just pit. If there's a caution right now, Stewart gets screwed out of the win. Which is funny, but kind of stupid. Okay, we're back to 23rd. Look at that. Fucking A right. Let's go. Seeing like old Texas wasn't even that good. Like the 2016 race at Texas, the spring race. Was there only one Texas race in 2016? I don't even remember. But the point is that it was kind of shit. It was like, in a year of great mile-and-a-half track races, Texas was like the worst of the entire season up to that point. That was before the repave, mind you. Mark, why are you doing what you do? That thing that you do. You want old Bristol back? Well, fucking join the club there.
You put another behind you. Number 29 is still there.
I want fucking 2 pavement races at Bristol a year back. That's all I want. We have the fucking track. Just stop putting dirt on it. Go to a dirt track if you want to do a dirt race.
There's some leaders coming in.
Why would you ruin a perfectly decent track to fuck around with a terrible dirt race concept that has not worked ever? That was only saved by Chase Briscoe and his unbridled greatness. To only have a cartoon, a fucking Looney Tunes-esque finish that sees Kyle Busch fucking steal it. Not even steal it. Fucking Grand Theft Race. Absolutely did not deserve even to be in the conversation for the win. And yet there he goes, at the fucking line! Looney Tunes-esque finish. Eldora and Knoxville. And the problem with that, I'd rather they go to Knoxville, but the Knoxville race last year was fucking horrendous. It was horrible. And like it wasn't even that good in SRX either, if I remember correctly. Could I do this race without chat? Yes, but I'd just be extremely fucking bored is all. I could have done this entire series without doing it on streams, but I wanted to do it on streams because I knew it would be boring as shit, so I wanted someone to talk to. Look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Look at Tony Raines. Here we go. Hey! We're gonna pass the leader.
Still there.
Let's go.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way.
Gonna pass the leader.
Still beside
Get there. Here we go.
24 car is still there.
I just unlapped myself.
Clear.
Clear.
24 is about to lap you.
Imagine if Jefferson Raceway existed. I've always wondered what a dirt road course race would look like. And you know what? It would probably suck. Chandler Smith predicts this weekend's Knoxville will be worse than last year's. Chandler. Oh no. He's probably right, you know? Honestly, I wouldn't even put it past this fucking truck series. That's absolutely fucking devoid of talent. Just non-existent depth.
Number 40 is down low.
Marlin, give me room. Fuck's sake, dude. You can get to my inside and then he just comes all the way up next to me like, oh. It's like, no. Bitch, you have the entire bottom of the track, first of all. Second of all, personal space. Third of all, this game is not fun. That's what's third of all. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm 19. Hot damn, what a run. Marlin the Clownfish. What happened to Little Caesars? I don't know. They just had a sign in the fucking front door that said, "We're closed for renovation." And that was a month ago. Zero updates. When you look at the store on the app, it just goes to fucking Africa. I don't know what happened to Little Caesars. I'm just as fucking pissed as anyone else. Imagine how Elliott would have been running a schedule of 2 road courses. Yeah. That'd been funny. Hendrick's good at one thing and one thing only. Well, I mean, he's good at one thing and one thing only. Hendrick just has the best fucking road course program out of every fucking team. And that hasn't changed. Yeah, it just shows a picture of Africa. When I pull up the fucking store locator, I go to my store, which is the one here in town, and I press the fucking button, it shows a picture of Africa. Because it's not fucking open or something. I don't know what the logistics are. Do you think I understand? Do you think I understand? Does it look like I understand? Does it sound like I understand? Does any of this seem like it makes any sense whatsoever? It's not supposed to make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. No, and it doesn't even play Africa by Toto. It just shows a picture of Africa. It doesn't even bless the rains. It does nothing. Speaking of blessing the rains, we're gonna wreck.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
Oh, this is bad. Help! We're fine. We're good. It's all good. Caution's out. It's all good. Oh, please leave me alone, David. What a save by 74, 74, 74. 74,000 or 747,474. How did I not get creamed? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna pick. We're gonna pick. We're gonna pick. Add Montreal instead of Chicago Street Course. That will be way better, yes. The street course is going to be a fucking disaster, by the way. In all likelihood, one person will lead every single lap in the first 2 stages, and then, like, something stupid will happen, and then some unlikable underdog will be in the lead for the rest of the race because it's impossible to pass at street courses and fucking cars designed for street courses. Imagine what it's going to look like in a fucking cup car. So, like, fucking... I don't know, Michael McDowell. At least he's good at road courses, but yeah, Michael McDowell will somehow get the lead at the end of that race, and then he know there will be a fucking train of 10 cars trying to get around him, but they can't because street courses are terrible. Shush. I lost a tire. Johnny Benson, out 18. Oh, the greens came down pit road together too. Did you see that? My goodness. Alright, well. So we can make it to the end on fuel now, so that's good. Yay! And we're back in 24th, which is exactly where I should be. It's perfect. Absolutely nothing is wrong with what just transpired. It's perfect. What's the running order? Harvick's in the lead. That's kind of sucky. Oh, there's 4 cars on the lead lap. Well then. Bill Elliott 11th, Ward 17th. The greens remain side by side. And I'm a full lap ahead of 25th, so that's good. See, and that's a problem with having unhappy pit crew, is that not only are they slow, but they make more mistakes. So we're going to have to put up with that a lot over the course of this season. Not that we already weren't last year, but like, man. Oh yeah, you can bump with the cup cars. Great. Now they're just going to wreck each other like they do at every other track. Great. How exciting. Now they're not wrecking people. Now they're not wrecking each other at permanent road courses. Now they're wrecking each other at street courses. Fucking thrilling. David, I'm sorry. You have to understand the car sucks. Why is my crew pissed? Because I'm a 30th place car running 24th. And they apparently think that a 30th place car should be running top 10 every week. Because they're fucking unreasonable expectation assholes. Will I do a 100% career mode in NASCAR 2000? Why? Why would I do that? Fucking 10% races in that game are basically shit shows from start to finish. Yeah, and Ty Gibbs is probably going to be in the 19 next year, so great. I sure hope he is in the 19 next year so that he can win every single road course and Elliott fans can fucking maul. That'd be great. Fucking Gibbs is going to have to figure out their fucking road course program. Because holy shit, the Gibbs road course program is a fucking farce right now. Joe won't move him up. You say that. You say that now. Just you wait. And that Monster Energy number 19 is going to be tearing up fucking Coda next year. And I'm going to be reveling in it. I won't be watching because fuck it, but you know, I'll be happy. If it's Gibbs in the car, I won't even be mad. Because John Hunter's been a complete cunt bitch this entire season. And he also completely fucking blew it last year at Phoenix. Fucking thanks for that, by the way. So fuck Nemechek. He can fucking stay in trucks for the rest of his career for all I care. He completely fucking blew it. Please don't hit me. Alright, thanks, David. Good to see you. Good talk. Good talk, David. Oh, well, that's the highest position that I can get is 19, which is good. 19th is a great finishing spot. That's exactly what I need, actually, for my sponsor objective. Yes, I hate John Hunter now. He's been nothing but a cunt all season. He fucking completely blew it last year at Phoenix, and he's probably the fucking reason. There's so many fucking people that had to fucking go wrong, dude. No, I will never try to reduce my cursing. When I saw that YouTube was coming out with its new rules that said, oh, you can't say bad words anymore, otherwise you don't get monetized. I was like, shut up, cunt. Shut up, you cunt fucking bitch. I ain't gonna change. The only time that I ever censor myself is for comedic effect, is if a censored bleep is funnier than the actual curse word. That's the only time I'd ever do it. Do I hate Zane Smith more than John Hunter? Yeah. Yeah. I would much rather see John Hunter win than him, so yeah, I would say I hate Zane Smith more. Last year, I hated one Truck Series driver. One! In the entire field! Me! I hated one! Now there's like 7 motherfuckers who are stupid and shouldn't be there. Stupid. Yes, I am definitely more competitive than last year. No, I don't hate Sam Mayer. I did hate Sam Mayer and now I don't. You want to know why I don't hate Sam Mayer anymore? Is because I know that he's going to be at Junior Motorsports for a while, and I know that he's fucking way more likable than Gregson ever will be in a million fucking years, so I gotta take what I can fucking get in the Xfinity Series. Because literally everyone in that series does not deserve to be in the cars that they're in. So if I'm going to have to fucking like anyone, at least I'll like Sam Mayer. Alright? At least I'll like someone. Who do I hate in all series? The better question is, who do I don't hate? Crafton deserved the 2019 title and is much more deserving than Rhodes in 2021. That's a tough one. They're pretty even. They're evenly shitty. Yes, I still like Harrison. I will always like Harrison. Unless he does something really fucking stupid, I'm always going to like Harrison just for Texas 2020. Because in that fucking moment, that singular fucking moment, I knew that NASCAR could still make me happy in some fucking way. And I will always love him for that. Eric Jones should go to the 10 car next year. Yeah, he should, but he won't.
Number 2 is outside.
Oh, it's so hot in this room.
The 2 cars.
We've been streaming for 2 hours and there's still 40 laps to go in this fucking race.
Clear.
Do I hate Harvick? Yes. Do I hate Chastain? Yes. Do I hate DiBenedetto? No. I miss Corbin. Fucking same. Fucking same. I have not talked to that man since Christmas. I don't have any idea what he's doing. You know, it would make perfect sense if Herbst got the 10 next year and Haley Deegan moved into the 98. That makes perfect sense, but no one's talking about it. No one's talking about it. But it makes perfect sense. Because of Monster Energy. They wouldn't even have to change the brand. I would much rather see Haley pick up like the fucking 00 instead, but like, you know. It's time for Cole Custer to go. I'm still confused by Cole Custer. No, I don't hate Christopher Bell. I love Christopher, but Eric deserved the 20 more. Herbst will be in the 10. He will be in Cup at some point. Maybe Harvick. Maybe not the 10. Maybe he'll take over the 4. Wouldn't that be a fucking comedy show if fucking Herbst took over the 4? Monster Energy number 4 rolling around the track in 28th every week. Wouldn't that be fucking pure comedy? Yeah, Custer is protected by his fucking daddy, yeah, obviously. Obviously, Custer's never gonna go anywhere. But like but then again, like, he's good in Xfinity. But that's not saying anything. Because the Xfinity series is devoid of talent. Of course he's good in Xfinity. There's no one that's in the series that's decent. They're all horrible. You actually know someone related to Bell? That's nice. Do I still hate Cindric? What the fuck do you think? Thoughts on Bubba Wallace? He's valid. Him in the 43 was fine. He didn't deserve the 23 at any point. We all knew Kurt would outperform him there. But Bubba's a decent truck series driver. He drops down and runs trucks races all the time and wins them. Then again, the series is devoid of talent. But at least he's winning. That's more than a lot of people could say. Bubba needed more time in Xfinity. Eric Jones should be in the 23. Wallace should have been in Xfinity. He should have taken over the fucking... There are a multitude of fucking drivers who should be in the 19 in the Xfinity series. No, I don't hate Allmendinger. I love Allmendinger. I used to not like Allmendinger because he had no purpose in NASCAR and he was just taking up a seat. Now he's beating people that I hate every week. I adore AJ. Who is in the lead? Stewart's in the lead. Imagine that. Truly shocking turn of events. Do I hate solder? No. Do I hate life? Yes. Trucks, Xfinity, or Arca. You have to watch one. What will I watch? I will watch the fucking wall. Do I hate Tyler Ankrum? Kind of. I kind of do. Oh my god, David Green remains faster than me. Do I still like Hemrick? Yes. Yes! For the same reason I still like Harrison. Thoughts on Landon Castle? I thought he'd be doing way better this season, but colleague as a whole has just fallen off a fucking cliff. Do I hate Ryan Sieg? Why would I hate Ryan Sieg? What is there to hate about Ryan Sieg? His dad funds his career. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but he's never gotten like an opportunity because of it. What about Derek Kraus? Derek Kraus is great, and I don't care what anyone says. He is a ticking time bomb on the fucking racetrack. He could win the race or finish last. I think I said this in the last stream. But like, when Derek Kraus is on the track, you have no idea what's going to happen. He is the ultimate wild card. Shut up, crew chief. Notice Brett Moffitt is deteriorating. Oh, is it because... It can't be because he's on a shit-tier team. He's on a C-level team in a series where equipment discrepancy is the most blatant in all of fucking NASCAR. But I guess he's deteriorating because he's on a terrible team that expanded from fucking 1 to 3 cars overnight. Yes, he's deteriorating. Thank you. Thank you for the excellent commentary. Do I like Sauter or Crafton better? Sauter's better. How long will NASCAR keep stage racing? Until the series fucking collapses in on itself, which is probably not too far out. 2025 is right around the corner, guys. My fucking prediction is still alive and valid. Watch it. Fucking NASCAR will be defunct in 2026, and people will still go on that video commenting, "Oh, you were wrong. It was 26, not 25. You're so stupid. You're so fucking stupid." Do I wish Tails was my crew chief? I wish Tails was my sexual partner. Moffitt is subbing for Self this week. Yeah, and he almost fucking won this race at Knoxville last year. He's probably the fucking driver with the most talent on the racetrack, if we're honest. Do I hate Grant Enfinger? After he wrecked Chandler at Gateway, kind of. Kind of. Kind of do, yeah.
Number 10 is still there. Clear.
Wait until Vince McMahon buys NASCAR. I hope he does. At least they'd be fucking outward with it being total fucking horseshit garbage. And keep an eye on your fucking resume. Do I watch soccer? No, I don't. The only time that I ever watched soccer was when it played like at 10 in the morning before like fucking qualifying, when I had cable on FS1. That's the only fucking time that I ever would. Disney will buy NASCAR. Oh no. I hope Elon Musk buys NASCAR. Exclusively fielding Teslas. There we go. He could just make a Tesla racing series. There's probably nothing stopping him from it. Why not? The cars are fucking like, you know, supercars or whatever. They're supposed to be supercars anyway. BlackRock buys NASCAR. No. Yeah, WWE buys NASCAR and nothing changes. Man, I'm still going to beat David Green in this race. He was a full lap faster than me, and I'm still going to beat his old ass. Get it. Get it. Yeah, I should buy NASCAR with my entire fucking bank account of like negative $10. That's a good strategy. I'll just put it on my Visa. There we go. They would spend 95% of the race charging batteries, yeah. Well, Formula E can do it. I remember when Formula E was really good. Like 2019, I watched a lot of Formula E. It was like unironically really good. I don't know if it's still decent, but like, I have not watched it ever since changing jobs. Ever since the pandemic, actually. Oh, the chat's going very fast. Chat, I can't keep up with you. I only have so much screen. Jimmy Johnson killed NASCAR. Technically not wrong, considering that the chase was a fucking response to him. Every iteration of the chase was a response to Jimmy Johnson. 69 people in chat. Hot damn. What's up, chat? Did you know that BK Racing was a scam? Did you know that every racing team is a scam? Unless you're like literally funding it yourself, every team is a scam. Is Natalie Decker better than any NASCAR driver? Chase Purdy, Drew Dollar, maybe. Those two, potentially. You're eating Oreos. Props. I wish I had Oreos. Oh god, it's a 5. The first 5 of the day. The very first 5 of the day goes to Pat. Pat! Get your headphones turned down. 69 people in chat. Their ears are about to get 69. Headphone users beware. We're racing with Jesus, but Jesus won't save you now. How do I feel about Hocevar? He's probably the most talented driver in Truck Series behind fucking
You're gonna give me 5!
Sonic Team somehow buys NASCAR and Tails becomes the new mascot.
Thank you for the 5. Everyone see the new Sonic game trailer and like the press release thing? Man, it looks like we're gonna have another terrible Sonic game. No surprise there. It's basically the default setting for the last fucking 15 years at least. Decker is almost better than Herbst. Is she really? You know, as terrible, as awful, as much of a fucking rich kid, talentless, non-driving bitch Herbst is, at least he has an ARCA wing. Like, it was entirely equipment based when the series was absolutely flatlining. But at least it's something. He had to beat Brett Holmes to do it. But it's something. Thoughts on Deegan? I still think Deegan can win. Not in the Cup Series. I think that ship has sailed. She's still young. Like, she doesn't have to be a Cup driver at age 24. She can make the Cup Series at like 30. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. She just needs fucking time. She's gotten better this year. That's not saying much. It's like saying that fucking Chase Purdy's gotten better this year. But she has gotten better. She's not a bottomless pit devoid of talent like most of the sport. You know, watch out for Hailie Deegan this tomorrow. Watch out for Hailie. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put some money on it right now. Right now. Hailie Deegan gets a top 20. Tomorrow. That's my fucking prediction. I'm gonna get lapped again. Good. That means that this race will end sooner. Yeah, I do remember when Boyd won that truck race at Talladega in 2019. I do seem to remember how he abandoned Corbin on the fucking 2 to go. He and Corbin were fucking tandeming. Corbin had a fast enough truck to get up there, as he proved over the course of the event, but Boyd just abandoned him. And then he went on a fucking win. But if he'd pushed Corbin, he probably would have pushed them both fucking clear of everyone. And they wouldn't have had the controversy of the fucking yellow line. They would have just settled it amongst themselves. I bet you Corbin still would have lost, because that's his entire career, is disappointment after disappointment.
You're clear.
What happened to Boyd? He was never a good driver, and he's just fucking amazing at undercutting everyone else's sponsors for himself. That's what happened to Boyd. He's terrible. He is a god-awful driver. And this car is a god-awful car.
Clear on both sides.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Well, I drove off from David Green, but a singular corner has completely erased that, and now my crew chief's never going to shut up about it. Come on, Stewart. You gotta hang on for the win, man. Gordon still has not won yet in this playthrough. Come on, Tony, you can do it.
Number 4 is going low.
Try to keep him behind you.
Just go, David.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
God damn it.
Is blocking.
Fucking one corner has erased a position from where I'm running. And I can't do anything about it. I need to finish this well, though. I need to finish in 20th, though. For the fucking sponsor happiness. I think Atlanta's next. I think Atlanta's next. But we're gonna have worn equipment for that race, so that's really annoying. Because here comes literally the entire fucking field. One bad corner and I've lost everything. 6 laps down, that means this race is going to end on lap 261, so we are officially down to 11 to go. Alright, almost a single fucking digits. Come on, car. You just gotta hold on for a little while longer. Oh, the ally and rival system, the share draft system in this game are such shit. Such fucking unmitigated shit. Go down! Thank you.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
Shut up, crew chief. Alright, coming to the line. 10 to go. Leaders are in traffic. I sure hope Stewart wins. Rudd's coming. Do you think it'd be a better idea to get in line and try to draft with him up to David Green? Or if I should just keep blocking him and hope that he gives me the arrow push on the straightaways? Turn car. Piece of shit. Yeah, here he comes. Here comes Rudd. It's over. Rudd made the decision for me there.
Okay, we're clear.
Do I hate BJ McLeod? Why would I hate BJ McLeod except his business partner is a no talent? That's not a reason to hate him, bro.
Go easy on those Eagles, Greg.
Shut up, crew chief. How far off are we on the best lap? Does anyone remember what my qualifying time was? So we can compare it to this best lap down there? We're almost 2 seconds off that lap, by the way. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there. Motorsports games is below 50 cents a share. Is it time to buy in? Lock of the week. I keep looking at my crypto portfolio and wanting to cry. You want to know something? So AMP, I bought AMP. I bought $2,000 of AMP when it was 7 cents. And then one day, it went to 12 cents. And I was at my fucking cousin's birthday party, and I checked my phone, and it was at $6,000. I had doubled my money from AMP. And I was like, holy shit, look at that. And then I went back to the birthday party, and I forgot about it. And by the time I fucking looked at my fucking portfolio again, I was underwater. So basically what I'm trying to say is that crypto did me dirty. Yes, AMP. AMP is under 1 cent. And I'm still holding. Still holding. Yeah, and the right rear is red. So the body's gonna be shit when we go to the next race. So the equipment is gonna be fucking horrendous when we go to the next race. Qualifying time was a 31.4. Yeah, that makes sense for the drafting. So I must have actually put down a really good lap in qualifying. Not bad for not even trying. You know? No, I would not buy Natalie Decker's OnlyFans. I'm sure she's got to have some nudes come out at some point.
Far inside. Clear.
Oh, the race. It's so long and it's so hot in this room. Because you know you're so hot. I wanna get you alone. You're so hot. I wanna get you stoned. If William Byron had a OnlyFans, would you purchase it? Okay, now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking my language. See? See? That's way more realistic of a purchase for me. Thank you. Oil is the best investment. Great ROI. My mom literally told me that if I ever buy stocks, do not buy into oil companies. So, just gonna put that out there. Oh, it's the white flag. Thank you, God. Oh, this race is almost over. Oh. Oh, what a relief. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. One more lap. And hopefully Stewart hung on for the win. Coming to the line. Someone's about to win this race. And I hope it's not Gordon. Into the final corner. P20. A far cry from this race last season, where we were just the slowest car on the entire track, and the only positions that I made up was because of people blowing up. We're going to cross the line in 20. Oh my goodness gracious. And your winner in Las Vegas? I knew it. I knew it was way too fucking good to be true. It was never going to last. It was never going to fucking last.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Yeah, you're right, but that just makes for a better race in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
The 189 car has the beginnings of a rivalry with the 4 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
This is EA Sports signing out for now. And we hope you'll join us again for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race real soon.
I'm going to try something new. I'm going to read off all the donations that I got during the post-race here. So, Pat gave me $5 for a Sonic team somehow buys NASCAR Tails becomes a new mascot. That'd be sick. Day 500 Champ gave me 100 for some reason, but thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Lyle Bailey gave me 2 for SRX starting next year. Adam Peel gave me a 10 for an antenna. And Zachers tipped $7.39 saying, please keep the Tony Raines streams coming. Thank you. So there you have it. There are the donations for this race. Thank you for everyone donating those things. Let's take a look at the results. Screen. Oh, I got all my sponsor objectives! Look at all that money! Oh, it's so much money! Oh, that's amazing! So Stewart fucking blew it. No surprise there. Mark 5th, good race for him. Marlon follows up his win last week, started 37th, drove to 8th. What a Chad. Good race for Bobby LeBlanc. Bill Elliott finished 12th. McMurray 13th, that's a good run. Sadler 14th, that's an even better run. Ward Burton 15th, great stuff. Johnny 16th, Mayfield 17th. Robbie Gordon 18th. David fucking Green finishes 19th. I beat Jeff Green though, I'm in a green sandwich, look at that. Schrader's 22nd, Craven 24th, Kyle Petty gets 25th, Kevin Grubb 26th, Sprague with a decent run, Casey was not even the slowest car on track, Hermie Sadler was last, Kurt, Terry, Jerry, Michael, Dale Jarrett, Earnhardt, Jeff Burton, Brett Bodine, and Steve Park were the fatalities of this race. Jarrett got some laps led, and so did Dale Jr., but that did not mean anything at the end of the day. Bill Elliott 12th with 7 cylinders, yep. We got money! Oh, we got money! Yes, save the game. So, fucking unfortunately, Gordon finally wins in this playthrough. Marlon is 5th in the standings. Look at this Chad, dude. With a terrible average finish, Newman leads the standings with his 3 top 10s, his average finish of 4.7. Bobby Labonte 6th, nice. Martin 9th. Robbie Gordon remains 10th in the standings despite doing absolutely nothing since his fucking Daytona 500 win. Kenny Wallace is 12th. Wow. Johnson's behind Ward Burton, Kenny Wallace, Sadler, Robbie Gordon. Jeff Green is 15th. Rusty Wallace is down here. Burton's down here. Dale Jr., Kurt Busch, almost outside the top 20 in points. Christian Fittipaldi is 23rd in points. Mayfield's back here. Labonte's having a terrible season. Jarrett's having an... Oh my God! Dale Jarrett is 28th in points. Wow! With a top 5. 27.3 average finish. His best finish is 5th. Bill Elliott is 31st with a pole! 27th place average finish. Bill Elliott's 31st. Michael Waltrip's 32nd. That's less surprising, but still. David Green's up here. And I'm in the exact spot that I need to be in. Tygo's player. That's what gave me the extra money. That's what gives me the extra money. Holy shit. Our average finish and average start is currently better than last year, so that's amazing. Wow. What a season. And only 2 logo rivals. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. There's still no rookies. Ward Burton with the move of the race because he's that much of a Chad. And there's not been a repeat pole winner yet. Look at that. Anyway, game's gonna save now. Thankfully. Good. Can we get another race? It is 8:30. I am tired. I'm going to bed. We'll be back maybe next week, except I have to fucking do commentary next week. Maybe I'll care. Maybe I'll care enough to do this. So now the question is, so we got all this shit. Once this, okay, this is a 59-57. This is a 60-55. I can sell this one after this is repaired, because this will be brand new, and this will be a 63-58. Even though this is a 57 on tire wear versus a 55, I could always just overhaul it at some point. That's true. That is true. I could probably even overhaul it since I got a shit ton of money suddenly. So I can sell yeah, I can, what if okay, I don't know if I can overhaul that, but the point I'm trying to make is that that's the chassis. Engines. When's the engine shop coming? 5 races. Fuck me. We got a 56-59 on this. That's pretty decent. We could bump that to a 61-65 even. That'd be pretty cool. And now for the bodies. Can I afford make a new body maybe? I think I could, you know. A 66-69. Let's take a look at people I can fire and hire and all that good stuff. See, people's happiness is going down. You can see everyone's happiness is going down, so they're going to start sucking. Fabricator, Sothy. Anyone better? Nope, he's the best. By far. Alright, well, in that case. All the pole sitters are outside the top 25 in points. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I can afford to make a new body, can I? Yeah, I totally could. 66-69, that's some good shit right there is what that is. Overhauling this, it's not even close, honestly. We should build a new body. A 63-66, 69-66. There's no reason to build that, because, like, the fucking difference in money is just, you know, like, what's the point of not paying for the most? Okay, so next is Atlanta. Why is it saving? I didn't do anything. Do I work tomorrow? No, I actually have tomorrow off. Adam capered in at the last second with a $4.99 right at the end of the stream. Thank you for the $4.99. We're going to take a look at this quick. So, chassis is this one, engine is this one, and body is this one. I'm going to guess this is like a 59. Oh, it's a 61. Holy shit. Car rating is 61 for the next race. That's some good shit. That's really fucking good. That's really fucking good. We could probably, so I need to I'm gonna qualify fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about qualifying. It's just I need to finish 30th or better in order to get my sponsor objectives. Cause, yeah, my average finish is 29.3. Damn. You want to keep that number up. Keep it up. Keep that number up. But anyway, yeah, I would love to build body right now, and I'm not going to have a new body thing for a while, so we may as well just take the hit right now. I've got the money. I've got the money. That's something that I can't say for the majority of this playthrough. We're just going to do it. Because we got this coming through in a minute. 63-58 that I could probably improve by fucking, you know, overhauling it the second that comes through, but, you know. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stream, so thanks for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games, playing this game. We'll see you whenever I do this again next. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Hello and good evening, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Games streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.